With the hands, a little something special for you. We've had some requests recently about a few things. One was a residential neighborhood tour on the south side, so
Yep.
you'll be seeing that shortly. And we've also had some questions about the Napili Villas condo complex. So we wanted to create this separate video, just introducing the complex, sharing a few insights, and giving you a little bit of a tour.
There you go.
So let's start off with where are we at exactly?
Yeah. Give you a general overview because Napili Villas is in my neighborhood.
So there you go. You have Maui, and we'll just zoom in over on the west side, as Johnny likes to call it, best side, but
That's
to
it.
each their own.
That's
Just
right.
zooming
Just
in
my
as you get
opinion, guys.
further north, 15 minutes-ish, depending on who's driving from Lahaina town,
Yep.
and you come into Napili House Street. Johnny, what's going on over here? What shops do you got over here?
So, yeah, man. So, first off, you've got the local neighborhood Roberette, and that is the Napili Market. It is associated with Foodland,
Yep.
the Foodland group, right? Just more expensive because we're close proximity to Kapalua. So that's how Napili actually comes about. Is it's a bedroom community. Napili How was built, the neighborhood that we're looking at across the street from the shopping area there. That was originally built for workforce housing to work the pineapple fields of Kapalua. And the company up there is called Maui Land and Pine. And once they were done with pineapples, they developed it into a super duper expensive development where you can drop 20 million on a house and
Hmm.
you could buy the Ritz-Carlton. You could get a two-bedroom there for a couple million. You could buy the Montage. But this is where the regular people live that take care of all those wealthy people. So we have two complexes close to each other. We have Napili How villages, which are the lighter colored roofs that we see there. And those are two bedroom, one or one and a half bath units. My sister got her start in Maui real estate there. And then now she lives across the street in Napili How. But we're talking about Napili Villas. So Napili Villas all are residential complexes. It boasts that really big green space there is actually a dog park. So that's close by there. That's one of the amenities, probably the only amenity throughout the complex. So we don't have tennis courts, we don't have swimming pools. And guess what the positive thing about that is, Danny?
Lesser fees.
There you go. You don't have to pay fees for any of that stuff. So we have upstairs units and we have downstairs units. And we have two bedrooms and we have three bedrooms. So that's what makes up all of Napili Villas. Now, downstairs units have yards, typically a front type of yard and then a back type of yard as well. Size is going to determine where it is on the complex. There are some various hills. Some of the back lanais face other buildings, right? And then there's some that are a little bit more private. But that is a big distinction. Upstairs, still have a couple of lanais. You have a front one and you have one off the back of one of the bedrooms. One of the issues that's happening right now in Napili Villas and Napili How villages are also involved in this, and this affects your financing, is they were sued by, I can't remember if it's Department of Justice or the ADA or what have you, but the developer never did what was necessary on the downstairs units to make them ADA compliant. So they needed to have wider doors, right? So somebody that is in a wheelchair might be able to get through them, needed to provide access, so they were sued. The lawsuit has been settled. However, the complexes have until 2027 to complete all the retrofitting. And because it is not complete, it affects the financing. So FHA cannot be done here. You cannot get short-term financing. I want to say it has to all be 30 years out, no ARM products. So that's a little bit of a tidbit of information that people need to know. We can get loans done in here, but they're not going to be at the best interest rates because of what I just managed. Anytime there's active litigation, it causes some issues for what I call regular financing. So that's something to be known. It is rapidly becoming more value oriented in there. Danny and I were just discussing. My dad had a colleague, a dentist on the island, and he likes to do real estate investing. He picked up a 2 bedroom unit on the courthouse steps, and then he proceeded to remodel it. Did a great remodel. However, during the time that I was advising him, we were seeing a pop in the market because fire survivors were using insurance money to find long-term housing. And the market shifted right when he delivered. However, we got him out there for what, 775, Danny, for a 2 bedroom, two bath?
775 for a 2 bedroom, yeah. So
Dude, I'm looking at 639 now, 699. The maintenance fees aren't horrible here, man. And I hate to say that at 839 for a 2 bedroom, but on Maui these days, that's actually a fairly affordable one. So I like the complex. You can walk over to shopping, grocery stores. You got restaurants there, Joey's. You also have the new Amigos that has a bit of a neighborhood bar going on inside there now. Joey Macadang Dang, owner of Joey's at Napili, there is opening up a noodle bar, ramen shop in the now closed Fond. So that's going to be coming up there. There's great retail, man. Ho'olava. We've got our great friends who owns A'a Roots, the Mather Ohana. So if you want your vegan grinds, you can go there too. And you get to see me occasionally cruising through the hood.
so here have it. Here's what's active currently. 6 units, 4 2 bedrooms, 2 3 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, 639.9 up to 729. Variety days on market. This top one, Johnny, seems the one that's showing the most
That's our guy right there, right? He is
itch.
saying, I want out.
39
So,
days
yep.
down, two price reductions already in 39 days. So
So they're claiming 703.92 for the fees, Danny. They may know something that I don't. October 13 is when they listed it. Who's the agent, real quick? Okay, Shell knows what she's doing. So, man, may have had a decrease in
yeah,
maintenance
all of them are
fees.
showing 700. So
Yeah, I wanted to say ours was 8 and change back in the day there. So, been hearing rumblings that some places are negotiating better insurance terms for the master insurance policy that covers the exterior of the complex. So, man, dude, they did some. That is a completely updated kitchen. Bro, sign Steven, call me. Let's get you in here, buddy. This is a nice one right here, man.
nice looking one. This one's the
Yep.
value play.
Was the other one 639? It looked like it had more
Yeah.
original stuff going on in there. 3 bedroom
This
for
one,
7 and change, dude.
this one's not bad looking. 400 days on market though on this one. Look at that.
Yep.
They have been chasing the market downwards. 838, Johnny.
They have, dude.
Down to 700, but
I
now
was
they're still behind.
I was always talking with Jeff because he was always wanting to confer about ours and what action we were getting. So
So
here's what
here's
the
kind of
floor
the
plan of
vibe, yeah.
ours looked. Yeah. So in the living room there, you can see the slider area that led out to a lanai. And then I can't remember if it was I want to say it was the secondary bedroom, Danny, that actually had the lanai in ours. So
It was both, right? Because
I can't
the
remember. I think
lanai
you're
was
right.
here, and then
Yep.
this was a
You could
door
access
from the
primary.
primary, but this
You're
was a
right.
slider.
There it
So
is. So
you
you
had
could
double
access both.
access. It's not a huge lanai. I mean,
It
you could probably
isn't.
have a little chair out there, something to read, maybe a little love seat, something like that. But yeah, here's the vibe of what it looks like inside.
I have many
Ensuite,
friends that live in the complex. So, yeah. And newer construction for Maui, even when it was built there. So, and
great
yeah,
neighborhood, quiet
all the things.
residential, a lot of working people.
Yep. Got a horse farm if you like horse riding across the street there at Rainbow Ranches. Somebody was just hyping. There's a killer food truck up at Maui Prep, which is also across the street. Mexican food, claiming it is absolutely legit. Our friends, part of the Mather Ohana, have superstars. So if you want vegan bao buns, her pickled mango slushy is to die for. They've got the farmers market across there. It's good stuff, guys.
Good living.
That's it.
And Johnny's around the
Napealers.
corner.
Napealers. That's what you call it. Napealers.
There it is. Napili Villas for you. If you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them below. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next episode video